Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. I'm just in my kitchen at the moment. I'm getting ready to make some really simple coconut bird feeders. It's the RSPB Big Garden Birdwatch this weekend and I'm taking part. So I thought it would be great to just pop together these simple coconut bird feeders to help to entice as many different species of birds over the weekend that I can. I like to make these feeders during the winter months, especially because the coconut oil holds up much better to the colder temperatures, but it still gives the birds the saturated fats that they need during these colder months. So I'm going to show you how I do it. It's super simple, there's only a few ingredients, and it doesn't take very long to make it all. So let's get to it. What you'll need for this project are some plastic molds, some peanuts, dried mealworms, wild bird seed, dried fruit such as raisins like I'm using here, a bowl for mixing, and then our fat, which I'm using coconut oil. Next, measure out around 3 to 4 tablespoons of coconut oil and melt it in a pan. Next, you're going to want to measure out around half a cup of each of our dry ingredients and put them in the bowl. It doesn't have to be exact, it's just going to be a good amount to give us 2 decent sized bird feeders. After measuring out and adding all our dry ingredients to the mixing bowl, you're going to want to give it a thorough stir to mix it all together before we put it in our plastic moulds. Now I'm actually using teddy bear plastic moulds because it's what I had on hand, but a lot of different things work. You can even use yogurt cups. You just need something that's going to hold the mix and allow it to set. Carefully measure out and spoon half of your mix into each of your moulds. I like to pat it down thoroughly with my fingers to make sure that it gets into all of the corners and doesn't leave any air pockets. Now it's time to pour over our slightly cooled melted coconut oil. You want to drizzle it over evenly, getting into all of the corners. This is going to be what holds all of our seed, nut and dried fruit mix together. Next job is going to be pop your moulds into the fridge to set for a couple of hours. It's essential to do this as we need the coconut oil to harden again so that we have nice firm bird feeders. After a couple of hours, take your moulds out of the fridge and check that they've set nice and firm like mine have. I'm using a cocktail stick to poke a hole through the mould and just wiggling it around slightly so that it widens the hole a little bit. This is going to be for our string to go through for hanging them up. Next job is to pop them out of the moulds. They should come out really easy, especially if you've used silicone moulds like I have. Just be careful though, as you don't want to break them. After making your hole, it's now time to thread some string through. This is a little bit tricky, but just take your time and it should come through the other side, no problem. After you've got your string through, tie a knot at the top, and now it's time to hang it wherever you'd like in your garden. I'm hanging mine on my bird feeding station. You can see here that I accidentally decapitated one of the teddy bears. But it's okay, the birds won't mind. A few tips for feeding birds in your garden are make sure to feed them at varied places. Different birds have different feeding requirements. Some like to feed from tabletops, such as robins and blackbirds, while others, like starlings and blue tits, like hanging feeders that they can cling to, and use as varied different feeds as you can. I like to use a mixture of mealworms, wild bird seed and nuts, and fat balls. Good luck bird watching this weekend, guys, and if you have a chance to make these bird feeders, be sure to tag me below, let me know how it went. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!